Okay. Oh shoot, man. Where's my glasses? Now, I'm going to fix my coffee. I'm going to get my coffee spread. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to. I want to check.
Don't have money for your car break?
gonna do this here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on and do this here. It's my second time trying, but I got myself out of the bed this morning. Yesterday morning, I was intent to get up and make this here um, to do this here live. But what had happened was that I laid back in the bed. So you know ideas that the best time to catch your dream is between the best time when you are dreaming that it's here, that it's going to manifest itself is between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Those are the dreams that astrology and other people have said, and those are dreams that manifest itself. Those are the dreams that you can remember if you happen to have a pad, as we heard about the pad beside the bed, um, or if you happen to get up. And then sometime if you go ahead online and turn yourself around and put your foot on the floor, you're gonna get up. Okay. So yesterday I had this here, every story basically what I tell a story about what's dealing on into my life, okay, and others that I have deal with on a personal level to see they ins and out and how they maneuver themselves around this situation. So other words, these are life experience and life that knows and life things I don't want to experience in life because I've seen it on firsthand dealing with others. Okay. So that's why I don't really have much of I don't have time to dig in what's going on in the sector, this, that, and other, because it's How many? 24 hours in a day, and it takes me 23 hours to get it together, and then in that 1 hour I'm writing down notes trying to get ready to start my day all over again. So anyway, it ain't enough hours in a day for me to go and dip that and here. So that's why I like to stay neutral out of stuff, because I don't be around for nothing. Okay, my business is my business. There's enough going on in my life for me to tend to my business and don't have nothing to say about other people's business. Okay, so that's why I like to stay neutral uh, uh, out of things. I don't care. Okay, now this is what the first one that I was doing, right? I was doing about it was dealing with the loan of money and this that loan, not dealing with your girlfriend loaning you money for your light bill and all that. No, no, no. I'm talking about these big people. These these big people that have money that they can lose and then mess up and mess you up on the other end. Okay, I'm talking about those type of people there, the bank. Okay, that's what I was doing. But then again, I messed up because that I didn't go through to see, like, is anybody citing online on YouTube that I watch. And then when I did that, I set this whole thing up. Kind of find out my best friend, boss lady, she was on. So that makes me go over there, cut mine off. It just all due and respect, and she's so funny, and I enjoy her whenever that I look at her. And the panel was the same people that I roll and I laugh with. So, oh my God, I miss them. So I get on, I join with them until they decided to, to go to bed. So now I'm late doing mine. So those that's up, getting ready on the road, now you can finally hear me and not into a replay. Okay. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. I was talking about the small business loan, and Tuesday morning they had opened up another one for more money in for the small business. Let me tell you something. When they tell you that this money is free, we know nothing not free in this world. Either you're gonna get it on the front end or you're gonna get it on the back end, but you're gonna pay it. Somebody gonna reap it at the end that got some kind of dealing with you. I don't care even if your children, when you pass on, and everybody know a dead person bill debt is paid when they pass, but still, yeah, they'll try to come out to somebody, even if they have to pick some kind of random person that got a name, a last name sounds exactly like yours. Okay, uh, um, I'm into this here. I'm just this is my word of saying I'm into this here small business club. Okay. The last time when they did when everything went bottom up, and it still is, um, they gave it all to the big weeds. Okay, so they left a little folks out here hanging. Now, the reason why that it took them a little bit long to give us that little $600, very thankful, um, is because that they were still trying to get it together how they was gonna deal with us small people. Okay. When that you have they consider you when you have less than 6 people. They just looking at that you gonna be able to fight through it, but you still, your payroll still can add up to some of these big people. So that's what the part that anything like below 10 people, 6 people, that's where you fall into the small business, right? Because if you got more than that, then your sales should be high. Your sales goes up according to the employees, what you have, because you got to pay these people. So as you pay them, you still got to keep having revenue to keep coming in. Okay. So that's how you can divide yourself. You use small business like the lawn service guy, myself as a taxi owner. We are all small business. No, we not loser. This and that. You can be small business forever. It doesn't make it does not make that the world feel any kind of way about you. The only thing different is that you're not ready to go all into this deep. situation. After 6 employees, then you can start insurance and this, that, and other. Some people start group insurance at four employees, but I would say 6, because more people that you add on to the plan, less that the plan gonna be. So that's why that it's like most company, when they send you out insurance form, that you have more. They some of them as you have more 6 employees or more. Okay, so that's how that is dealing fact with small business, that we are somebody. Only thing different, but we have to do the same advertising that a lot of the big company does to get in business. Okay, so yes, we still have to do the advertising. We still have to put out money the same way that they do. But only thing different is that we just hold down I'm not gonna say certain situation. I can say problem. We just hold on certain situation. That's the only thing that we do. That's basically dealing fact with small business. But other than that, we are both in the same boat. We business people. Okay. They don't have no group call. They don't have no yearly meeting called small minded people. A small people, they got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 employees. No, they don't have that type of meeting. Not yet, since I've been out here in these streets. Okay. I've been dealing with in and out and running business since I was 18 years old, when I first started my first cleaning service. And a lot of my thing is that set me back is like health wise, because money follow money, money smell money. That's why that's why when we see that these big weeds up there, and because that they driving the fancy house, that got the fancy house, driving the fancy car, the kids on the soccer field, whatever, playing hockey or whatever that they decide to do as with their children, to take their kids on to the next level. Well, when they were that age, they didn't get there, or what they had in mind, intention, or what they want to do at least once in their lifetime. Okay, dealing fact with those people there. Um, it's not that it's a big difference between love or money, or in love with money. Both of them, you can't take it with you. You know, as yourself, with us everyday people, which that we all everyday, but I'm just saying in our world, that we know what's due in our house. So we know we got to put in a little bit more time. And then also too, a lot of time people put in more time because that they wants to have. So now you see what they have. That because that they had their birthday is next month. They want to have a big party. Vacation is coming up. Now you see that thought of mine right there. That's the same thought of mind that you should have in your everyday life. Even though that we can put away because that we going on a cruise ship to pay for this cruise ship, and what is it called, 2 or 3 parts, 4 parts, a group or whatever. Yeah, we can put away for that, because that's something that we can see right now. That's something that we can reach out and touch. And it's not no even though some people get like a year from now, it's a long time goal. Yeah, yeah, I'll say so. But still, yeah, how about you do that type of goal on your life? The same way, how if you keep that in mind, that you're gonna pay I don't know, maybe like $300 this month on the cruise that gonna be taking place spring break of next year. If you keep that type of role in your life, and just try to, if you have to be a type of person that have to have something that you got to look forward to, like some people just can put away money and just say, just act like that is not there. A man is good about that. Us women, we see a money, we already don't spend it before we don't already don't made it. But a man, he can do that. He can put away money if he have it in his hand or not. So we as women, we don't even have to have it in our hand. We don't already spent last month money. Okay, so that's what a lot of confusion comes up in a relationship dealing fact with funds, finance. Now, with this situation with money, I'm on that end where I decided I did it last year with the small business. You know what the state the county was doing for the small business. I did that. Yes, that part there, that what I have did, yes, I didn't have to pay that back. But now this is another way that I'm trying. The city is still doing the, not take it back. The county is still doing what they doing and helping those of us with the small business. But the problem is that the funds, how was the funds did? If you was in some kind of debt, like into with your business, they was paying that. They wasn't so much like giving it to you in your hand and say, okay, go and fly away and take care of yourself and get it. No, they were doing what everything was did in fact that had backed up on you because of this pandemic. That's how that the county did me. Okay, and then they did you they did pay up of like mortgage living living your house your store, they paid that up to take you so many months to see good things get better. Now that's how they have did me. Now every situation is different. Every county is different. So I'm just saying that's what I had got from my account. Now this time here, I'm going a different kind of way of doing it. Now this way that I'm taking to do this here, I'm gonna take advantage of the situation. And how I'm taking advantage of it is that I don't have to I don't have to how I'm gonna say this here. I don't have this here mortgage thing. I don't have that because remember now the county took care of that and they took it for so many months to let me, I'm dealing back with me to let me take a breather. All right. So okay. So now this is a new year. Now I'm going on with to the state. Now, uh I didn't think I thought it clearly, but I know what because I know what I wanted to do. And I know what had to be done because that these months is running out. These months are running out, but that the county did. So these months are running. So anyway, I'm sitting here now. Wait a minute now. I'm sitting here. I'm still here, and you know I'm getting calls in, but I'm not able to accommodate these people. Right there, that amount there that brought to my attention, not by no one, it's just me. Because I don't tell you can't talk to you can't talk to people that's just not don't know about this type of business. You can talk to them, or what advice could they give you when they just opinionated, okay? But they really don't know because they not in your shoes and they do other type of work and you do this type of work, okay? Okay, now I said to myself, okay, D, now what? They ain't finna start time now. Of course, the spring breakers finna come in. What are you gonna do now? Now you getting bigger crowd than it was Christmas time. What are you gonna do to accommodate these people? So I come up with a plan. I go make a couple phone calls, and then I start looking for bigger vehicles. Because I'm gonna do this thing, I got to dot my I's and cross all my T's. Because you know what? When I come down and tell my truth to these people, why? Even though that you says that you need, even though that I said that I need this much amount of money, they can still see it that you only need this much money. And because that I said in a low key, you only need only this much money. This much money can be more, not less. It can be more for what you are asking for. Because you remember now, this is what they do. That's the only thing they do is do this here loan money for business. So they know. They don't hurt your story one time over and over and over again. So they make a way for the person can feel feel free at the mind that we're going. In other words, in your mind, it may be in my mind. Well, others that is like that. They give you something to feel a little relaxed for. Yeah, that is good, but still, yet they telling you what it gonna take. Again, they have your plan already mapped out from the time that you put in there when you start the business. What was your yearly income, and then what was your first 2 months? Some things go along. Sometimes they don't even go by your last 6 months. Sometimes they want the first 2 months how you did. Some of them want the other year. So when it came down to me, I went online and I applied for. I left it open, but I did write down what what I need the money from. You gotta tell them what you want that money from, because that money have to have insurance on it. Now, if they giving you a personal loan, they not too much have to put. Depends on the amount. They really don't have to put insurance on it. But if you doing something as in a business move, they gonna that money need insurance on it, and that's where it comes in. Where that when then they say that you don't, excuse me guys, cough, that you don't have to pay the money back. You tell you do. That's why the insurance come on that, because if you get sick or something happen, the insurance company can be paying for this money, be making those payments. So everybody will stay good. But also too with that insurance, depends on how much money that you are getting. Let me see how it go. Every 10,000 is $100. So every I don't know in most people's situation. This is what pertaining to me. Every my situation, every 10,000 is $100 on that insurance. That's on that insurance per year. Okay. So, and it ain't what they gonna give you. You better have it in the bank. hmm Because when they said that they're gonna release that money, it'll be in your bank in 24 hours in the business life. Small business, bigger, that money's in there. Sometimes in there the same day. Let me tell you. The reason why that I know that it's the same day, because they just Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Monday, I did a transaction. Just did it over the weekend. People was asking question and doing this and proving it, but that ain't what I had wanted. But Monday, when I got the phone call, I listened to it and I listened to how it was gonna play out. Okay. The lady, the bank me said, Dovey, um, we can have this in your account either late today or early in the morning, but you will have it. She said, I just need you to answer a couple more questions and we need to verify with the bank that the account is open and, situation of your funds that's in there. So anyway, we get on the phone, we did a three-way, and then the bank does not like for you giving out your account number and telling them people anything about you. If they are legit people, they will get on the bank with you with the bank and let the bank question them. Okay, so that's how the situation went down with me. And you know what? We did that like about, I don't know, we spent about a good, throughout the day, we talked 3 or 4 times. But anyway, it finalized like about 3:30. I didn't think no much of it. I said, okay, it is, it let it do what it do. And you guys, you know that it wasn't no joke. It was there before I went to bed. And I'm like, but yes, it was there. So when they said that it would be in 24 hours, yes, I can say that. But when I did it with the county son took 2 weeks. I got it in the third week. And see, and that's why I was expecting what was going to go on now, that it was going to be, that's why I basically like, bro, I'm going to put in my application, let them do what they do. I got to do my job. That's their job to make it work. My job to accept what they come up with. When I know what's got to be done to make my situation different. Do not get this thing mixed up with your personal life and your business life. No, they're two different things. They're two different life here. That's what failure come in at, and then that's when you find out you don't took these people money and you can't pay them back because you got it mixed up in your personal life. Your personal life that's what it is. It's personal. Now I don't make all these here money with the funds that I have in the bank, and thanks to my my late husband, thank him for what he have, what he have did for us, did for me, and did for his children. Okay, so anyway, it's just that the funds that I'm dealing with that should be able to run this household. Now remember, now I've been sitting here for a while now. That's why I just start like start doing my videos and start trying to get things all together because I need this experience. I need this experience. I need to get more down before I go to the next level into how to run this here computer thing besides faxing, receiving, and other little things. That's why that I'm glad to stay these months home. And guess what I am glad about? I'm happy that the kids are not here because I didn't have to say now time call out my daughter name or call out my son name. Come and help me do this here. How to do this here. I learned it on my own, and I'm glad. And then for a couple people here on YouTube, they helped me out too. So I learned it. I want to learn it, and it stuck to me. So I have learned. I'm very, very proud of myself because today now I can really see my whole plan come to work. Now, the people, the lady deal with me, yes, it was there. I went, get the transaction, send them money. Guys, you know what? It didn't even stop me. I still keeping on the download of what I have received. I took it when daybreak. I took it and I went and transferred that money out to a plan that I had years ago. I transferred that money out so that money can start working. That money can start working. That's what a part of what you call that. Now remember now the county had already helped me. So we ain't dealing with that. I'm dealing with mortgage renter. I'm not dealing with that now because I do got a break for some months. So the county took care of that. So now I would sit back, got that, went to the bank and did the transition, came back home. You can't miss what you ain't never had. And because somebody give it to you, you ain't never had it because you never did had to bust a sweat, tear, or anything to get it. It was gave to you, easy come, easy go. So I already didn't have it, but it's just the idea of to see where this is going to take me. So I went. The lady did. It happened that night, and it was there. The next day, I got up. I went to the bank. I did the, how it going, make the appointment and everything. I did the transition there. I come back home. I had to think. Now, don't forget that. Now, let me tell you something. Now, I put this here on the internet. Don't look at it that every time once you put this here on certain loans. Now, I went on these here 3 loans. It was 3 company, but I only did my social once. Their job to circle it around to see who's gonna take it. Okay, so don't look at it that your social security number is being pulled every time. And also, too, let me tell you something. If you think so that you having credit problem, don't be afraid. What these lenders want you, you not just sitting there and just letting it be. You trying to fix it. And on how that how they would do it, I just not found this out this week here. Because back in the day, I need to know how to build credit. But I just I'm sorry. I just look back over here to this here comment. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Channel 5. I'm sorry, 85. I'm here. I had to get up and put my feet on the ground this morning. Yesterday, I played around with my mind saying I was going to get up and tell exactly what was going on. But I'm glad that I laid there because today it really did something to me and got me up. So I'm happy about that. I'm here trying to let you guys know about the money I was talking about the other day. Yeah, that's what I do. I just, you know what? That's why I say 85. I get more out of me than anything. I don't need no audience because by the time everybody get up, they gonna hear some kind of way of time anyway. Go, oh God, let's see what the over there talking about. It's boring over there. But okay, I don't need no audience. I do everything. I am thank you. I am a loner. I do everything by myself. Only I know what I did is me, Lord, and the lady in the lake. And the last time I checked, they wasn't telling nobody. And I don't even really like my girlfriend, like I go to school with. Yeah, we talking this, that, and other, but I don't get down into my deep thoughts with them because we on different level. So I know how to hold myself. Thank you. So I can get here and I'm telling you, 85, I can get here and I can talk all day, cooling in my car. And ain't gotta be nobody gotta be, but somebody's gonna answer. Look at you, and you answer. You came up. But because I'm not fighting with the world and got beef with it, I don't have time for that. Beef to me stands for blood pressure. So I don't even bother with it. I have to keep it real for this real thing that surround me every single day, not to make believe, the face to pretend, the wannabes and the not, and who gonna talk the loudest and who gonna scream this now. So that's why I protect myself. Thank you. So let me tell you about these people, right? These when I did the information, these loan companies, they was calling. Okay, they was calling. One loan company, several loan companies had called and said, several loan companies that called and they were saying something about the insurance and was asking me, gonna tell me, check this out. We would deposit the insurance money into your bank account. Remember now, I pulled that money out, what that lady said. I pulled that out right away. It wasn't in the bank, not even 24 hours. I had it out by 2 o'clock the next day. So already the account goes back where it was. Can't see what I ain't never had. Can't miss it at all. Oh well, it's a blessing that I got it. Now let it start to do it work. Okay, I did my work because I got to pay you back. Now you do your work and try to bring me some interest in here so I can get to the next level. Okay, that money there is to show, like, say for instance, if I'm going to buy um house, something big, house, car, something, that's to show them people there that I got money over there that's sitting over there. See, they want to see that. They want to see that you is not a person that's living for this here bank account here. It doesn't even matter that you have it at SunTrust Bank, B&B Bank, Trust Bank, or this bank. It doesn't matter. But you still dealing with the same thing. You got a checking, you got a saving. And you put this over there and that over there. That's still the same thing. But if you take it and you put it in a way that where I put it, only thing that they're gonna do is just see that is there and that you have another account and what kind of account that it is. Automatic, you're gonna get what you got coming to you and more. Because you see what they see that you're a business person. You just don't sit there and live from paycheck to paycheck on a wish and a wing and a prayer and a wish that may not even come true. So that's why that I put that over there. So when I go and bother them people over there, I can say that this is here is over into this here uh place, this that. That's how that they do this here thing. And then also too, this is for my home loan business. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. See, and right now I'm working on at first I was working when I started this week, last weekend, I was working on the business part. And now, wait a minute, hold on, let me back it up. In November, I was working on the housing part, going for house number 4. But when I found out that I had, when I was driving buses back in the day, with that, I knew this here, but I didn't know it was that much. But I knew I owed the government. When I was driving the buses, we are subcontract. I knew that we supposed to pay our tax. But anyway, I just basically like just hopefully that's what you call, yeah, building wealth. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what it is. See that? Okay, now I was doing when I got in contact with the people and dealing with the house and this, that, and other. And I told them I want to move by March 1st, this, that, and other. Then they did all their paperwork. I put down my down and this, that, and other. So forth. Okay, it come back up. You owe the government. So I go, oh, okay. So I went in down into and then I say, wait a minute, it's not that much. I said, okay. So I laid low, but I continue to do what I gotta do and to get things straightened out. The people had told me, the Leviton law firm, they had told me, says, Dorothy, which that I did notice here, but when you ain't doing it every day or whatever, it just you have to hear somebody else say it to school buses. Yes, yes. I had started out driving school buses, then I went over to charter. Then I started driving for Greyhound throughout and finish up with them. So anyway, when the I had to put that on the background, and I said, if I'm going to go out this year, if I'm going to go out here and take these people money, I got to make it count. Now you see, this what the party when this what the party I'm gonna hit to. We talked about the loan, we talked about the law of other money. Now we're gonna talk about take advantage of it. Now, yes, Greyhound, yes. Okay, now so let me tell you. I say, okay, now I know the government this here much here. All right, but I know I can call them, make arrangement with them, and shorten this here thing here. And even though I told the people I need, I'm going to throw out some numbers. I owe the government 5,000. These are just numbers, guys. I owe the government 5,000, and I told these people here these people here, they is going to give me, for example, say 7 8, let's say 10,000. So, other words, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit there and pay them that whole $5,000. No, I get on the phone, I call them. They say the interest out. We come up with an agreement. Then I send them, for example, $3,000, and we call it the day. Okay, now you see right there, let's say $10,000. $10,000, and then I don't cut it down to three. So I got right there, I got 2,000 right there. Okay, now with that 2,000 right there, that $2,000 would go into my personal bank account. Okay, that would go on because you remember now I supposed to pay these people five, and they say they feel sorry for me. You can give us three, and we'll take our foot off your neck. So we see that that you still alive, and you still out here trying to make waves, ain't trying to run behind us and use your kids, substituting them or whatever, getting them in debt, and they don't even know nothing about IRS. But anyway, so you see where that 2,000 come in at? See that 2,000, but it's not that I paid myself. I didn't gain nothing. Only thing that is that just to put that over there into that account there to help it out because things life is still going on. The county only helped me for so many months, but still, yeah, that mortgage, that rent is coming back around. That's what that money goes into. But still, yeah, now you got 5,000 right there. Okay, you see how this is 5,000 there? Okay, now that other 5,000 with the 3,000 that you gave internal revenue and that 2,000, that's gone. You did that 5,000 is gone. Now you did in fact with this here 5,000. Take that $5,000. You don't have to take it all. You can take 200, 2,500. Take that and put it over there. But them other people, other stuff, other money. Now you got 2,500 right here for the business. Now, what you gonna do now? That 2,500, that's gonna take it where I need. You remember I was saying that I need a second vehicle to accommodate these people because I couldn't accommodate them during the wintertime because at a hotel called and told me it was a family and they all wanted to travel together. Do I have a shuttle van? No, I don't. I couldn't accommodate that. But I didn't tell the hotel that I couldn't accommodate them. I know I don't have no shuttle van, but I told the hotel that everybody's out of town. So that still let that hotel still call me back. But if I tell them that I can't accommodate, it's nothing but big parties come during the holiday. Big parties come during spring break. Big party come for family reunion. So now I got a little breather time too, because spring break will be here March. These college kids, some of them start coming home. So it's time to get it together. Because the hotel don't took their foot off my neck that time. And they still is gonna use me. Because I did not say that I wasn't gonna do it. I just don't have no car in town. They all out. So that let me still be on the good side. But right now, this time here, because that I don't have that shuttle van, I watched the phone and I know what hotel is calling. Just back off. Let them leave the message on the answering machine and I get back to them. First, I see exactly what they want. So I won't pick up the phone, but for everybody else, I would pick up my phone. But when it come down to the hotel, because I know that time of the year that it is, and because they was the one that called the last time, I hold up. I let the machine answer. Okay, no, I'm not that I'm not running from business. I want the business, but I don't want to tell these people no lie. Then I'm gonna lose the business because hey, we got to find another company. She don't have she don't have a bigger vehicle to take a party of 9, and that's what it was about. And then with people, and also too in this here type of business, people that's in this here business here, a lot of them go out and rent because of the holidays. There's nothing wrong with that. So what it look like to me to go and rent it, they don't rent everything. 'Cause I'm here over here on the east side of Brevard County in Palm Bay. For me to get a vehicle like that, I have to go over to Orlando. It may work, it may not work, but if it worked for me just to taking the part of 9 to go to Orlando to get to rent a shuttle van to get back over here just to take them to the beach down the street or take them to the club. These are the things a rental vehicle you use. Um, I have not. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. I used for 3 months in the pandemic. I used a rental vehicle then because I knew right then I'm finna put on my personal vehicle. I'm finna put some miles on it. Yes, for 3 months I did a rental, but it's just like it's like that. I'm paying for it. I'm paying for the car. I'm paying for the gas, but still, yeah, I'm still not. Only thing. Wait a minute, hold on. I gotta see what she said. Go to okay, yeah. So anyway, I just was that worth it? You know, was it worth it? So, but anyway, 3 months, yeah. But I just look at the whole situation. I just broke even. It's the holiday. I should be able to gain a little something out of it. And then when I mean about make something out of it, make something out of it when you are in your own business because that you paid 10, for example, $10 for this year, and then you paid $10. So okay, so now you gain $20 on it. That's not it. Even if you made an extra 20, 34, that's not it. That's not it. Because you know what? Even though that just make you put more back into the business and getting it much faster than when you had to, than you were anticipating what you had to do. That's all that it do. You know when your money comes in this year, when you got others working up under you. That's when your money come in. Because you remember now, yours is all time. I don't care if it was $10 and you made 20 or extra 34, even $100. Only thing that did that better you to get more business card, maybe another fax machine, get somebody here for the printer, the copy machine. That's all that do. Where your money comes in at. And then when you're talking about yeah, you do receive tips. And then when you do receive your tip is so messed up in you with the fee, it's the same old doggone thing. It goes back to get the copy guy in here to put some toner in the copy machine. It is all go at only how when you would see yourself that like, okay, I see myself when a person been working with me in this here taxi business. I see some myself making waves with a person. If I had like 2 months with that person, because one thing, did you ever travel for group? Yes, I have. For college, I have drove. For college, I did the battle of the band. For several college. So yeah, I did. But when you got someone, when you got someone working for you or working along with you, that's when you can see a little wave. But the problem is that these drivers, they go through a lot of money. Some of them get the big head. Okay, put that right there. Some of them get the big head and think so that they are rich when they got $300 in their hand. It can happen. And then they would not. They don't care. They'll go to somebody else and work for them, and they got your money. So that's why with that, when you're dealing with money in this here game, willing on, that's why that you see how it is. It's always a setback in the thing. I always count a person on my team after 2 months. Then I still don't let my guard down. I only let them have, most I will let them have money that owed to me is $100 because I got messed up with $700. $700 with that it supposed to be, and then also too what I had messed up too in this business too is that when I had they go to the bank and then they call me and I give them the account number to make the night deposit. They usually be two deposits made in the AM and in the PM. But I had let this here run on for 7 days. And then see, yeah, they also are conglomerate. Yeah, money changes everything. Oh wow, man, you do know. Yeah, they will. I went to the guy house, but I went, with my brother. Went to the guy house. His wife let us in the house and on the bedroom door. You know what he did? He slide under the door, 200 and something dollars that he slide up on the door. He wouldn't open up the door, because you kept telling me that you're gonna make the deposit. Now I'm here in the neighborhood, now I can pick the money up. But when I was telling him that I'm in the neighborhood and he said, yeah, that he had the money, this, that, there we go. I usually keep that peacemaker in the glove compartment in the car, but lately, I ain't had to use it. but, oh yeah, I'm licensed. I can take one. but when I released the account number, that because I felt sort of kind of like I trust them a little. I trust them to make the deposit. So now that there happened. Now I don't even trust them holding not even $100 for me. But see, that's a lot of. I know it's lazy of me, but it's just that certain accounts I get out and do them for myself because that I see that on certain accounts that if something were to transpire and happen, it wouldn't hit me so hard in the pocket. So the guy slid up on the door, $247. He said that he had to pay his bills. But what I cannot understand is that I always help you with your bills. You always call me and tell me, say, D, I'm in, you guys know my name is D too. D, I'm in a tight. This is going on. I always would say, okay, go ahead on how much you need, this one, how much you got on. But I do not let nobody come and I don't like you short. Like I say, okay, how much you got? You say I got 150 and the lights whatever is $200. You know how I do that? I make sure that the next call comes in, I give it to you. I don't say that, okay, I got the $50, meet me out in the street, or meet me here, or come out and pick it up. No, I don't do that. I make sure the next call you gets it. And then sometimes I make sure not only that you get it, I make sure it's a good run for you. And then I know how to tell them the price to make sure that you have that $50 that you needed. But I don't take out my personal pocket, and just basically just go ahead on, okay, I'm gonna loan you this year. The next run that you do, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna keep it for me. No, I don't do business like that. I don't do business like that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, because because after that I go in my personal pocket and get that $50 and give to you to make it because you got 150 and give it to you. You know what you're gonna do? You ain't gonna work no more today for me. You got problems. So now that I know that you're gonna work, when the next call come in, I'm gonna make sure I give it to you. Okay. And then meanwhile, I sit there and I be adding it up because you said that you need 50. I would make sure that you get, if it happen to be 2 or 3 calls, to him, that make sure that you got the money that you need before I dispatch it and give it to somebody else. I look at it, I'm not no bad person. I don't look at that I'm hard on money. I just look at I am helping you. So by me helping you don't mean necessarily I have to give you my money. You know, come out here because the lights is off and this, that, and another. No, I don't do business like that with them. That's probably why that guy took that money. Yep, problem and yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, a lot of people, you know what, I'm 85. A lot of people they say that I am. I think so that I'm a fair boss, but I pick and choose who work for me. I pick and choose your age. Well, the law is that you got to be 25 to be a taxi driver. Okay, but I don't pick them as 25. My people usually be like about 40 years old. That's how I pick them because 25 years old, they just looking to me, my opinion, not all of them, but most of them, they just looking for something just to get by. They don't know what big responsibility that you got car payment, car insurance, house, food, and all this, and then that mean that you have to work. They don't look at it like that. Let's see, I do. Yes, I can. So, um, yesterday when I was talking about with the money what I got from the lady that was talking to me that bank there. Now I'm going to I'm gonna make it count. Now I don't been yes, mature, yeah. And at 40 years old, they don't have their kids. They ain't got most likely they got grandkids. They ain't got to take off from work. They if they do, they take it off to go to the doctor. Wife sick, of one of the kids sick. They really don't have it, and they know what it is like to be in life. Responsibility that you got to work. And the longer that you work, the longer that you stay, and a good night that you work, you make money. So, and then also too, I don't, I don't, I learned something last year. I was okay with the older crowd. Okay, thank you. I was okay with the older people, 40 or older. I was okay with them, but the problem is that their attention span is very, very short because that one of them, it was raining real bad, and my car went over into a ditch. And what in there to go into a ditch is where he parked it at. The water float came up from the drain anyway. The car, and then he went on home, and then he called me and told me that, oh, your car just got flooded out. Where you at? I'm home. He don't call him a Uber. He gone home, and my car right out there in the ditch. So anyway, so I do know that about them that they ain't gonna fight and they ain't gonna, you know. He called me after he got home and took his shower and got in the bed, and my car was still out there in the road. So anyway, I do learn that about them, and I do learn about with the younger crowd. No, take it back. The older crowd, uh, they will do dumb things like go into a strip joint, waiting on for the girls, leave the car running, leave the keys in the car, go in there and get excited and start dancing with the girl, and here's somebody that came out there drunk at the strip joint, don't took my car and don't wreck it. Anyway, I don't deal with that. Then the hospital called me and tell me to go and pick them up, that they got someone at the hospital for me to take home. Okay. So anyway, that their part there get put me on an alert with them. All right, now with I'm gonna take advantage of this situation, and I'm gonna go for the long haul of it because I know what I got to get, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm gonna what is that? Oh my god, I don't have no more paper. I don't have no more paperwork. Oh, no, I don't have no orders out there. No, I don't have no orders out there. I don't think so. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, reason I keep looking off because at 4 a.m., that's when I turn back on the phone and start answering calls, and I give out orders for special, people that got to go to work, got to go to the airport, and sometimes the drivers come up here if they in the area and they'll pick up their order. But I just thought I just saw somebody come up, but I don't took care of them. I'm just getting ready now. I'm getting ready for the lunch people who gonna start calling. Got to be to the airport by 11 o'clock. Okay, now I'm gonna take advantage of it with the highest bidder that comes in, and I'm gonna do what I say. What I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna go for the highest bidder. Um, the highest bidder in with this year small business loan. That's what I'm gonna do. Either way, you gotta pay it back. That's why you take insurance out. And when it is pertaining to business, I don't know what to do with a personal loan. I know I took out a personal loan this year, early part of this here week, and it was okay. I didn't have to put no insurance on it, this, that, and another. But with the business loan, I have to put insurance because for what we all is going through with this pandemic, my business will go bottom up. So I'm gonna um I'm gonna take advantage, and I'm gonna make this here count. And what I mean by make it count, I'm going for the gusto. I'm going to get that shuttle van. I'm going to. But I ain't gonna buy no new one, I'm gonna buy an old one. I'm going to get the shuttle van what they want, and also too, I'm gonna go ahead and get these other vehicles going. I'm gonna do that. But no, I'm not gonna think about it this time here getting a town car. No. I only do certain type of business at the airport. And then most of them is when they calling from business for me to pick them up. But other than that, no. I'm not gonna go and try to invest myself into a town car. But I do see for what happened this here wintertime that, and with what it called spring break coming up, that yes, I do need that shuttle van because I'm very known in these here airports. Not no no, take it back, at the hotels. And ain't that because that the people know me, is because that my name is different, my business name is different. It's the same way on YouTube. Everybody want to know who is Dolby Milton. Just that another. It's me. They say I'm messy, but it's me. I don't think so. But anyway, uh, I take the sales whatever way that how you want to give it to me to come over here and look at me. Do it. Bury me. Do whatever that you want to do. I'm still going to stand firm on what I believe in, what I say, and I don't too much take anything back. Any more that I walk firm in my word. But I'm going to go for the gusto. I'm going for the big amount. I'm going for the big amount. Let's say it be the big amount that was offered to me yesterday. I had to give it time and thinking about it, because that once that you get it and you ain't returning that money back into 3 to 7 days, some people say that you got their money. They already don't set you up in a payment plan. So now I'm going for the gusto. Only thing I know, long as that if you go out in a situation dealing back with these people money, you go out there in a situation that you are trying to get rich, that's because that you love money. I love making money. You are not going to pay it back with that type of attitude. If you go in there and you looking at the situation for you getting rich and your dreams of doing this, no, take it as one day at a time that this is a job. This is your job, and you got a big responsibility, just like that you in your household. You gonna make it far, and you just don't know. You just won't imagine how much the months and the time don't pass by, and you are still here. Cause you know what? You like making money. You not in love with the money. Okay. When you fall in love with the money, you can tell a person falling in love with the money because say you'll notice them in another uh couple of days or something. They don't got everybody need a vehicle, but anyway, they don't change. They don't change. And they wasn't like that until they fell in love with money. But they just don't know you still got to keep that same old pace. Matter of fact, make the pace even better. And for those that were with you and saw you along the way, that saw you how you grow to get there, still keep it in good with those people. Those people are your blessing. Because just as sure, if things transpire that you guys go or you forget where you come from, you're going to see exactly how you're going to remember. Because those people where you forgot where you come from, they're not going to be there waiting for you. Because we see right now you don't got the big head because that you are in love with the money. Be in love in making the money. Don't be in love with the money itself. You can stand high and still respect those that below your needs. Long as you respect the money and that you continue on to make the money. But when you fall in love with the money, you got a problem. Because the first thing that you do, some of these people always, ladies, fix yourself up. But you can tell that it's not you or you're not used to anything because you know what? You got your nails done. You don't even know how to hold your hand. But that's still okay. You continue to get them done. And it'll come to you natural. So just be mindful when you go out here and get these people money, these small business money. Yes, you do got to pay it back, but also too as life experience. Wherever that you go and you get a personal loan, if they don't say that you don't need it, you go and get it. Okay? Because that right then they trying to trap you right then. Because when you put that insurance on that money, that means that if I get sick or something transpire or something get back up, I have to take from people to people. You pay for insurance for them to take care of that. Most places, whenever they tell you that you don't need no insurance on that money, even to your personal loan, whenever they tell you that you signed up for the kill, things happen. Things happen fast. Things happen overnight. Be careful. Cover yourself. But if it's a small amount, you know you're gonna be fine. Okay, don't. But when you coming on to, I would say anything over 500, put some insurance on it. Cause that 500 will cost you a whole year or 2 years to pay back when they get through with you. And it does not matter if you pay. Bill is $300, 325, and I'm gonna start paying y'all 350, um, uh, 350, maybe 400 a month. It doesn't even matter. Cause when they come for you, they ain't thinking about you paid them extra $400. It's in the they ain't thinking about that. They thinking about right now. You gonna have to remind them is that you remember I paid y'all $400 and you take that 400, the bill was 325, and you take that $75 and you put it there. Y'all have enough to cut a bill. They don't care about that. They already don't put you down as no good. Your word is not your bond. But only thing you can do if you can do it, may pay it up. How, and if you do work to pay it up, two, 2 or 3 months, they still gonna come at you because you know why? They not gonna use your insurance because they gonna still call you next month. They ain't gonna call you because November payment is due, and then you had on already paid it. You already don't pay it up to November. Just that. No, they ain't gonna call you for that. They don't care how much you don't pay them. They still gonna call you. November 1st is due. When you dealing back with these people money, take advantage of it. Go put it away. So that in case that you can give them that you can share them of your work. Look, I got money in this here account here. Now they gonna feel much better when you tell them that you got this money in this here annuity account, this here 401k. They will feel much better about that. Then you don't pay them so many months ahead of time because they're gonna call you right back. Look at when you pay off a loan, when you pay off your car. Don't they still call you for 3 months? My husband been dead how long? 11 years now. I still walk around in my folders with his death certificate. Because always somebody come in one sided. That man been dead. I'm sorry to say it so harsh, but yeah, that is true. He been dead. So I'm just saying it doesn't matter if they pay it off or not. It always somebody didn't get it. And also too, when you dealing back with these people with this loan and stuff, these small business loan, even though that we know we got to pay them back. Okay, the insurance, like I said, the insurance is there when you can't pay them. When you pay that insurance, you don't have to give them no excuse why you can't. I'm just not able to do it this month. I'll call you next month if things get better. Or they would say they would call you. Because that when you pay them so much in advance, they's not going to use your insurance. There's no need to use your insurance. And when you do get those people money, make it count. Make it count. How I'm going to make mine count? Make it count. Go in, dot your I's, cross your T's, and have a plan. Because remember now, once they deposit that money in your bank, if you spend $1, you cannot replace it. I don't care what check you have put into the bank, but you still can't replace of the money that they give you, that $1. Make it count. And make sure it's able to turn itself. Now, when you deal in fact with the business that I am, it can turn itself. The only thing doing with this business, that I am, the most thing that costs me in this business is that insurance. The insurance, the passenger insurance is different than personal insurance that you have on your car. You got to have that commercial insurance. I'm talking about commercial insurance of $300,000. That kills me. That kills me. That's every year. That kills me. And they do not, with that commercial insurance, they do not let you don't get that 10-day grace period. It's due today, you don't have it till the 12 o'clock. They're going to cancel it. That is my hardest thing in this here business. And that's what I have to look at with me going for that shadow van. That there gotta be covered under that. Cause no, there ain't no family van. That have to be covered under that. So I'm going to do it. I advise you guys go for it when they start sending you in those numbers. I know we need it right away. The bills are coming in. Them bills been there. You been working it out, okay? Deal with that. But try to go for the highest bidder and make the highest amount that's coming in. And then when you ask them how much the monthly payment gonna be, if it swing that way, like how you was paying a car payment, and then if enough money for you to pay off them other cars, get that money, then you have one payment. That's taking advantage of the situation. If that gonna take you on to enough for you to get those vehicles and pay off your personal car, and the money is on it based on, because that's a tax write-off too with those miles on that commercial vehicle and your vehicle. But if you get that money and you take it and you deal with it on pay off whatever car you want to get, a car of your dreams that you always want to get, because that's your personal car. Because you already got your business car. Because you remember now, you got the other two vehicles or three vehicles, and then whoever that you hire, you make sure that they have full coverage on their car. If they have full coverage on that, well, you shouldn't hire nobody unless they have full coverage on their car. Your insurance company won't bother with them. You won't have to add them on. You can go with a basic, but not in that not into that shadow van. It speaks for itself. And also too, if you happen to put some writing on your car, that is commercial. Be careful. And telling you the truth, you should have. I have my personal car compared to how do we say, like our Sunday car. I still have my Sunday car, my personal car compared to the one that I use for the business. No, everybody been in that car, but it's clean. But I don't want to drive the same car that everybody see me out with somebody. Now I'm going to church. Now they see me. No, I don't want that. Then I have my grandkids. No, I don't want that. So make sure that you get the car that you want, because that's that Sunday car. That's that car there. That's your car. It ain't got nothing to do with this shadow van and the other SUVs that you have, that I have. So that's why when you get the money, make it count. If you're gonna take you to another level to enhance your business, and like how it is, I'm in transition of moving. I know I'm gonna move, but it's just really where and getting what I want. All that can be taken care in with that, in with the money that they giving me. So when you go out here to get that money, take advantage of it. Pay off something. If you don't pay off nothing, now when pertaining to a car and a house, you can't pay those off. But a house, if you do pay it off, you still got the tax and the insurance. And the car, you still got repairs and insurance. So it's still not paid off. Okay? You probably don't have to pay the bank the payments on it. But yeah, you still got payments on it. So those two things you can't, long that you live, you're gonna have those until the day that you die. So that's why that take advantage. But you can't take the heat. You can't take the heat, the pressure off of yourself. Pay off something. And into your credit report, the bank is only concerned of what you did the last 2 years. After, they don't care about the third year. They don't care about situation, how they go, like come off in 7 years. No, I don't. They want to pull it up, they pull it up. The bank only concerned about What happened the last 2 years? And then when you go and get do the that's why when you pull your credit report, you'll see all the negative charge off and this, that, and another. Only thing you got to do is have it to be removed. The bank only concerned what happened the last 2 years, the last 24 months. That's what the bank want to know. Just anywhere that you go. But most people look like them that was like 3 or 4 years ago. And they don't forget about you, and you are a write-off to them because they already got paid. It's a loss. Government already don't compensate them, but it's a loss. If you call them right now, something happened 3 years ago. You know what happened? Do you know that contract been sold 2 years ago? A year ago? Well, no, they can't sell it till after like 2 years. They don't sold it. And the reason I refresh on your credit report, that because that you talked to the new lender that called, you had a conversation with them. That's why I refresh on your credit report like it just happened. You don't have to. You don't have to take that. You don't. Just hang up the phone on them. Y'all ain't been chasing me for 2 years. Y'all know in 2 years I haven't had the money. What makes you think I got now? Because if they sold your contract, the contract that you had with them, I'm just calling at them $10,000. They sold your contract to a person for $200, maybe $35. Now these people here is gonna run off of you for that 10,000, and plus they gonna add on another 5,000, maybe another 5,000, maybe 8,000 for you to pay them. And you so afraid about your credit report. All the while they sitting just like me here at my table and doing the same old thing, just messing with people's life. And you can also, some people go online and buy so much bad accounts off, and they threaten people with that. And then they call they are a loan officer, they are a bill collector. Yeah, they said it right. They are a bill collector. Only thing you need to be worried about, even LP&L, what become light company, the water company, even they don't even call you. So it's just something that you to think about. That's why I was talking about the loan. That's why I had called the love of money, how you fall short and then you mess yourself up when you fall in love with this money and you ain't did nothing with it, and you got to pay them people back their money and they ain't got nothing to show it. And so now you're a failure. Now you're a mess forever now. And then take advantage of it. Go for the highest bidder. Car, house, you're gonna know you're gonna always have a payment, but you can also to pay that off and just deal with one payment. So that's why I say take advantage of it. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope to see you at 4 a.m. I'm going to take care of some business and get myself together for today. Okay, thank you. Bye.